Oh man, are we excited? Are we added another tool, another asset to the business? By now you already know by the title of the video, it's a dump trailer. So I did all my research. I'll link the video in the end of this video of all the research and everything I kind of went over, and I'm gonna show you right now what dump trailer I got, why I got it, and how, you know, this is not a review. Obviously I just got this, so this is just an overview. So let's take a look at it. So what we got is a 14-foot, 16,000 pound gross vehicle weight, over 12,000 pound payload capacity, Trac, a low profile, telescopic lift dump trailer. Couple things: 8,000 pound, true 8,000 pound axles. They are non-oil bath, which is what I wanted. 17.5-inch rims, 16 ply tires. They're obviously, in this one, actually, you can see right here the sticker. So 215, 75, 17.5. You know, for the price I got it, it came with a matching spare and rim. So that was big on, obviously that's I'd have to actually buy it because I'm not leaving the yard without a spare on anything. But so powder coated with the 16,000 pound trailers. Trac goes with the 8-inch. Your 8-inch tongue extended. You got your 4-bolt Pintle. Now, of course, Pintle, I asked them for a 2 5/16. They didn't have it, so I got a killer deal on a Pintle setup. This is obviously not the truck to tow this when it's fully loaded. We all know that. So anyways, we got a 12,000 pound drop leg jack, bolt on. So if anything happens, I can just unbolt it, replace it. We got our pump box here and battery. It's raining a little bit, so I'm not going to keep it open. But you got your KTI 24 group battery, and you got your 5 amp hour or 5 amp charger. And right now it is, you know, it's what 120 amp hour battery. So it's going to take some time to charge it. So we'll see. I don't really trust that gauge when it says 50% or 75%, whatever it says. I'll just put my meter on it and test it and see what voltage it has. So it is power up, gravity down, and this has, obviously, like all of them, have a magnet, which is nice. So I mean, not much else you can ask for. It'd be great to have a bigger box, that way I can actually have maybe 2 batteries in there, but it is what it is. And this, I'll explain here shortly what I am using this for. So 1 battery will be sufficient, completely sufficient. That's all I needed. So since it is gravity down, you don't have the hydraulics to actually keep the bed, you know, in lockstep when you're driving. So you do have this little chain, and you know, you can just lock it in there. That way, if you hit a big bump, the actual, you know, it's not going to rock the actual bed itself. So you got your 8-inch main frame, and you got your 6-inch on your underneath your bed there. Fantastic. I do like the fact, so obviously this is not the height of the actual dump, but I do like the fact that they put the extra height in this front part right here, so it hides the actual telescoping hoist. For me, it's just aesthetics. That's all it is. Like there's Diamond C and a couple other ones, you know, they had the low pros. They stopped about right here, and you just have the cylinder sticking up, which obviously it's great. It's fine. It's obviously functional, but it does look goofy. So this telescoping hoist it'll lift whatever I put in here. So the main thing when I'm worried about is going to be sitting on job sites. I'm just going to be loading it up. Whoever my workers are going to be loading it up, and I want it to be able to dump it no matter what. If it's overloaded, you know, it sucks. I'm going to get it to the job. I'm going to get it to the dump, and then I want it to lift. That's basically it. Now, if it doesn't lift because of the battery power, that's just, you know, user error. That's my fault. But this is going to lift, and everybody knows from my last video. Again, I'll link it in the end of this video. Telescoping are damn near 100% efficient in lifting, because if you're going to lift anything, you're going to get to the end of it and lift it up, right? So scissors and dual ram, they lift from either just past center or even beyond center of the actual dump, and again, 40 even 60% efficient. So that's why I went with that. You got your stake pockets. You want to get more capacity on every up top right here, which is great, which I might do it depending on the job itself. LED lights all the way around. It's, you know, it's great. Actually, there's lights in the back that I didn't even know it existed, and I just, you know, lit it. I just plugged it in, and boom, there they were. So very, very gusseted up front tongue, fantastic. Very, very overbuilt. This is This is gonna last me forever, really. That's everything else here came with it. I did have to purchase the actual hitch. They gave me a great deal on it. I bought this trailer, if I haven't mentioned it already, from Kelly & Sons here in Michigan. I would highly recommend that there for your trailer buying experience, because I did not buy my other trailer, my aluminum, from them, and it definitely was a better experience. The customer service was better. You know, everything, it works good. And I'll get to one problem I have with this trailer, and you know, they're going to take care of me. It's no problem. It's something I found, or we found, he pointed out, and during pre-inspection, and it's no biggie, but we'll get to it here. So obviously you got your 110 volt charger plugged in. I had it overnight, so it's still not fully charged, just letting you know, but I do have my 30 amp charger. I can slap on that baby if I need to. I am very impressed with the just the overall build quality of this. I went over it before I bought it, and I looked at all, you know, all the welding. There's not much splatter. It's, you know, you got your silicone where it needs to be. It's very nice. I absolutely love it. Far better than some of the other trailers I looked at over the year or so when I was been in the market. So I will say, I'm going to replace this rope just because of aesthetics. I don't like the yellow / orange. I'll get a different rope, but obviously it's completely functional. But I just don't like looking back and seeing, or even seeing, it's not my color. That's not, but it's absolutely functional. No fault to anybody. Does come with a tarp kit, 18-foot tarp kit, 7x18. And that's obviously law down here in Michigan, or up here, depending on where you're watching this video from. And super simple, you know, just spring loaded, and you can just draw it out, take your rope, yank it over your load, and you're good to go. So again, going back, you got your 8-inch all the way in the bottom here. Fantastic. That's, you know, that's what caught me. That's what caught my eye on this trailer. Overbuilt, and it's like, again, it's gonna be awesome. So you got your bungee, your ties. You got some more here. I think you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 on each side, with a D-ring, with a welded on D-ring over there as well. Not a D-ring, just a carabiner actually. More stake pockets, and I like the Trac reflectors. They got the, you know, it's got the little Trac right in them. That's pretty cool little little feature, really. This trailer did come with these 2x12, 14 2x12s, 14-foot 2x12s, which is nice. I'm gonna take it out for most stuff, but obviously I'm gonna have a bunch of material in here so I can, you know, stack it up if I need to. Double broke fender, which this one over here is single broke, so you can see, I mean, granted, but you know, this one here is much more, so even though it's probably the same thickness, they do that one extra bend. Super nice. Like, it's super solid. I'm not gonna stand on it. I'm not gonna say you can stand on it, but it'll help for sure. Zerk fittings everywhere on this. Every point that there's obviously any movement, there's Zerk fittings. I did forget, but yeah. And you got drop leg jacks. Again, Kelly & Sons, that's their number. I will be taking all the stickers off of this, that you know, putting my brand and my business stickers on this. It is what it is. You know, it's gonna be another rolling billboard. Drop leg jacks, absolutely a must for any skid steer that's in the future. Hint, but not for a while. It is barn doors, and then obviously it's a spreader gate as well. So we'll just do it real quick for you. Opens up like any other really door. Oh, come on. So if you've seen one, you've seen them all, but it is raining, so. I do like the fact that your lights are up here, which obviously visibility wise is great. And then also you can see in the bottom, I didn't even notice those, but they're there too. So, and all LED, of course, very nice. Now the only thing, this is not a one piece, this is a 10 gauge floor. It'd be nice if it was 7 gauge, but it is what it is. I mean, come on. We got 5 D-rings on the side, which is fantastic. I don't want them on the floor. I know some trailer manufacturers put these D-rings on the floor, which can catch material if you're dumping it out, and then you got to go up there and reach out and grab it and yank all the crap that you want out in the first place out. And again, the up front, the extra height to hide the cylinder gives a great spot for the actual tarp kit itself. Fantastic, out of the way. Got a nice clean finish. Absolutely love it. So let's get this back. Well, I think I might do this with one hand here. Sorry for the shaky cam. There we go. I will be putting some tape, some more material here. That way this doesn't scratch off the powder coating. You know, I just don't want, you know, I want to protect the powder coating as much as possible. I know it's a dump trailer. It's gonna get beat up, but I want it to last for a while. It is a little bit expensive investment, and we need to have it last for a bit. So now the only piece that on this trailer that is faulty, and they knew about it, and I have to bring it back at my convenience to get it fixed, is the brackets to hold the pins in for these are the ramps. They're actually welded in a little too far forward, so it's very tight. So there's supposed to be some play in there, but it's very tight, so I do have to, you know, move it all the way over. Let's see if I can do it right now. There we go. And then move it over, and then I can pull this out. So this bracket right here, I know there's not much light here, is going to need to be moved back about 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. That way it gives it a little bit of slot, easy enough to get the ramps out. They're still absolutely functional, which I will be using those here pretty soon. But that's just one small little thing that the employee, his name is Steven or Steve. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but it's one of those two, and I just got to go get them fixed. It's not a big deal. They asked me if I was wanted to leave it there and have them fix it. I told them no, I want to take it with me and go play with my new toy. So heavy duty ramps. These are not aluminum, these are steel. So I'm sure this is right off the lot. I did not special order this trailer, so everything you see here is what they basically, you know, I inspected it and it's exactly what I need. Nothing crazy fancy. You got your little ramp holder bumpers. Yeah, just, I mean, it is what I did some homework on it. It's my first dump trailer, but it's probably going to be within the family for a long time. So that's it. Let's raise it up. We'll time it. I'll get it all the way up. You guys can take a look at it, and we'll be done with this video here. So let's raise. All right. So doing it one-handed, guys. Sorry. There we go. Always make sure the chain's undone. It is undone. Oh. Second stage. Here comes third stage. There we go. That's it. That's all the way up. So 47-degree angle is what they told me, so we can verify that later on another video. But since it's all the way up, you got your tool. That's another great thing for me. I seen some dump trailers I looked at had their spare mounted in here, which is, at first you're like, oh, I thought that was a great idea. I was like, sweet, out of the way, no problem. But what happens when you get a flat tire when you have a full load? You got to raise your load to get to your spare tire, which absolutely makes no sense. So yeah, it is what it is. But I absolutely love the spare on the outside. I can get to it easily, and I can have a spot for tools here, which is absolutely what I'm going to be using it for. It's great. Again, every other wiring, you can see right here the grommets on all the wiring holes throughout. It's very nice. The weld seam is fantastic on this trailer. I did inspect it. I'll throw in some of that raw footage at the end of this video when I was actually at the yard. But again, you have a spot for the, so you can always raise it down, and that way if you're working under here, you're safe. So the hydraulics failed right now, I'd probably be dead. Anyways, fantastic. I do like how everything's grommeted. It's fantastic. I love it. Everything's capped at the end. I don't know if you can see it on the back here. Back here, there you go. It's all capped. That way no water can get in there. Yeah, I mean, well, what else can I say? Ramps are great. You can see right here, you got a 1/2 inch, not 1/4 inch. So it's gonna hold some weight for you. 16-inch on center there, and then here is less. That's probably 2 feet, 24 inches. So again, I did not special order this. If I special ordered it, I would have gotten probably 12 inches on center. And yeah, so since it's not a scissor lift, you'll notice there's nothing here really. You got one beam, one 4-inch beam there, and that's it. That's why this trailer weighs less than it, some of the 14K counterparts with the scissor, because you need less you need less metal to support that scissor lift, which is great. So I think that's about all there is, guys. We're gonna put this to work. This is not a review, this is just an overview. I have not put this to work at all. Literally what you just saw was the most work it's done. So nothing. Again, I do like little steps right here. Those are nice. Those are pretty standard. Again, there's a couple other ones I would like, you know, if I was gonna do it, I would have a step all the way over the side. That way just more space for me to step if I need to, or anybody else, but that's completely sufficient. Again, if it bothered me, I wouldn't have gotten the trailer. I think that's about all I'm going to say about that. It's yeah, I'm super excited, guys. Super excited. So like and subscribe. Check out my links in the end of this video. Check out my Patreon page. We'll put this to work. You're going to see this a lot on this channel. It's a good money maker, and I'm going to go over how this is going to make me money in this business, and how, if you're going to buy a dump trailer, how it's going to make you money as well. Appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your Monday. All right, totally forgot. If you guys want to know what it's like gravity down, all right, we're going to go down with gravity. It's your second stage. Saves on battery, that's for sure. You're gonna get twice the cycles because you're not using it on the down. Just, you hope he doesn't get stuck up there. That's right. Go up there and bang on it. So, and we're almost there. We're almost there. Looks like we're gonna be at 90 seconds, or about a minute for the entire cycle down. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, oh no, we're gonna be more. Yep, more. That's it. All right.